So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. We're still here in Bedford County on our 2-day trip out this way. I just drove past, we just got done filming the Hewitt covered bridge, and I'm on my way to the Sweet Root Natural area. But I was just driving up the 326 past Cheneysville, and I saw this old schoolhouse back here, so let's go quick check it out. Past it, I thought, you know what, that looked interesting, so yeah, let's check it out. It's called the Point Pleasant School, established in 1873. Maybe when I get home I'll look up more information about it, see if there's anything interesting of note, but other than that, man, look at that. It's kind of a cool building. Seriously doubt any of it's unlocked, but almost looks like an old church. You can see there used to be one window there. There's some information here. What's this right here? Oh yeah. Cheneysville Cove Nature Trail at Point Pleasant School. So there's a nature trail here. Check that out in a moment. Their window boarded up. Yeah, I seriously doubt you could get in. Yeah, it's locked. You just scared a bird off somewhere. Oops, going away. There is, yes, right here's a school. Looks like there is a, this is all Buchanan State Forest. That's where we're headed next, the Sweet Root Trail. There's a trail back here. The wind keeps blowing my map. Main loop trail's only, it's less than half a mile. Huh. Wonder where all these numbered things are. I don't know, we'll have to think about that. Looks like, I think the trail starts right here and goes out around. Maybe. It's only half mile. There's the back side of the school. Might have to repark the Jeep from where I'm at, but we'll see. I know I kind of have my mind on other things here today, just to get up to the road to the Sweet Root Natural area. Wasn't really planning on hiking here, not that it would matter. Yeah, because I'm parked right there. I guess maybe you could park up at this township building there. Really like to get on the inside there too. Anyway, something to remember if I'm ever, I'll be in the area sometime again in the future. Remember there's a trail there, I have the pamphlet. So yeah, back in the day, you know, it was at 1873, this is where the kids would go to school. A building like this, one-room schoolhouse kind of thing. But boy, have things changed. Now we have these multi-million-dollar buildings that they have, you know, that us taxpayers pay for. I was in one, man, it wasn't South Carolina. There was one that had like a waterfall built into it and everything, like in the lobby area. I was like, wow, come a long way since this. But I think I would prefer something like this. Just a beautiful building. Looks like there's a second floor up there because there's a window there. I'd love to get inside, but all right. All right, just a quick stop here. Check this out. As a teacher, I kind of, like I said, prefer this over huge buildings we have today. I don't know. All right. Well, like I said, just a quick stop. I know there's a nature trail, and part of me wants to go check it out, but I really would like to get up to my next spot. I don't have all day. I gotta get home sometime. But yeah, like I said, when I get home, I'll look a little bit more up about the school, and maybe I'll insert some extra footage about it. But there you go. The Point Pleasant School. Pretty neat spot. Those flying gnats are getting at me, so it probably could be pretty bad up there too. All right, I'll give you one more look. All right, just one more look at the Point Pleasant School. A lot of history there. You kind of have to wonder about all the kids that attended there, the teachers, and all the games they played out here. Or maybe even across the way they played games. Larger field over there. So I am home now. I am inserting this clip into this video because I promised when I got home I'd look it up a little bit more. And there's like a whole website for it. Not a ton of new information, but has Point Pleasant School. Says it operated from 1872, I think the sign said 1873, till 1955. That last year they had seventh and eighth grade there. They have a list of names of all the students. Maybe I'll show that to you in a moment. But there were 18 seventh graders and 11 eighth graders. It's kind of cool they have their names there. The teacher was Rhonda Klingerman. Let me show you their names. It's kind of cool to see that, I think. Yeah, but there's the computer screen. Well, they do a picture of the school up here. Point Pleasant School, and over there's the one that replaced it, the Cheneyville Cove Elementary School. Yeah, they're Rhonda Klingerman, 7th grade. Lorraine Adams. You can see like there's Darius Beck and Delmer Beck, obviously a brother and sister. Barbara Cooper, Donna Cooper. It's kind of cool to see that. Then here's the 8th graders. It looks, oh, Barbara and Donna Cooper. It looks like they had a sibling and maybe cousin or something, Elizabeth Cooper. Yeah. It says these 30 students remained at the Point Pleasant School while the new one was being used. They crossed the road each day to eat lunch at the new building. But then the following school year, they were bused to Everett, which was where the high school was. So, yeah, some cool stuff. I'm not gonna read all of it for you. It just talks about the building of the 3 new elementary schools in that area of the township. Yeah, it says it was closed in '55 when all the other older pupils were bused to Everett Area High School. That's why the library was added. This is kind of cool though. In 1997, the citizens pulled together to build an addition to the school, which was completely built by volunteers, and they only had to pay $300 for permit fees. 15 computers were purchased with this grant. Cool. There's the building again. Yeah, but like I said, cool to see just a little bit more information about it when it closed, because there's no other information there at the place saying when it was closed and all that kind of stuff. Cool to see the names too. But anyway, back to the video. All right, but that'll be it for this quick, unplanned, short little video. Getting eaten alive again. But we're gonna head up to the Bitterroot Natural area next here. Hopefully I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.